Hey guys, a student sent me a question from Delta Math that looked like this and asked you to find angle J, which they'd labeled as being X degrees. So we're solving for that angle, and I wanted to give you guys a little help because I know lots of you have been struggling with this particular Delta Math assignment. So if we're finding that angle, here's the information that we have about it. We have that this side right here is 54 units long, and that side is the hypotenuse of our triangle because it's opposite the right angle. And then we have that this side here is 22 units long, and our question is that the opposite leg or the adjacent leg to the angle we're looking at? And we're looking over here at angle X, and I can see that this is the opposite side because it's opposite that particular angle. So I know the opposite and the hypotenuse in relation to angle J. So the opposite and hypotenuse, we know two trig ratios that relate those things. We know sine, which is opposite over hypotenuse, and we know its reciprocal trig ratio, cosecant, which is hypotenuse over opposite. I'm just going to go ahead and do sine. So we know that the sine of x degrees is equal to its opposite side over its hypotenuse, so it's going to be equal to 22 over 54, whatever that is. And so what we're going to do is we're going to use the inverse trig function on your calculator, which you get by hitting second sine, and it will give you this sine -1 of something. And what we're going to do is we're going to put in the 2254, and that tells your calculator to give you the angle that would have a sine of 22 over 54. So I'm going to put this in my calculator, and before I put it in, I'm going to double check that my calculator is in degree mode and not radian mode, because it said x degrees on the problem, and so I want my answer returned to me in degrees, not radians. So go to mode, and the fourth option down says radian degree. Make sure you are on degree before you do this problem. And then I put in the sine -1 of 22 over 54, and I get out that it's 24.042 degrees. The question actually said round to the nearest degree, so that angle J is going to equal about 24 degrees, and that's how we do those problems. So again, the two things you need to know in your calculator are go to mode to say whether you want your answer in radians or degrees, and hit second sine to get this sine -1 button that will let you say what angle has a sine of 22 over 54. All right, guys, have a good weekend. We will be posting new materials on Monday. I know I'm not going to be as on top of my email over the weekend as I've managed to be most of the week. I think I've gotten back to most of you fairly quickly. So if you email me over the weekend and don't hear back right away, you should hear back on Monday. But if not, just message me again. Sorry, I'm doing my best, but I'm literally getting several thousand emails a day right now, I think, as we all try to figure out online learning together. All right. Bye, guys. Miss you.